What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with the next episode of Taskmaster. I believe this is the finale of Season 1. It went by so fast, didn't it? I love this show! Season 1, Episode 6. Let's get into it, shall we?
Hello, I'm Greg Davis and this is Taskmaster. It's a chance for me to flex my massive comedic muscles.
I've grown to really like this.
To my left and to
panel.
your right is my very personal assistant, Alex Horn. Traditional high-level banter between us.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Four. Is that banter?
What, saying four to me?
I don't know.
It gets much better.
It doesn't always.
Alex, what's the first task?
The comedians have been asked to bring in some of their own possession. You're going to be judging which of their possessions is the best. Today you've asked them to bring in their most satisfying item.
Tim, what did you bring in that's satisfying?
This one was
I've
hard.
made a fish chowder.
There is nothing more comforting than the awful retching that's brought on by fish poisoning. When did you make it?
I made it on Sunday.
It's now Wednesday. You're not wanting me to eat this, right?
No.
Oh, yeah. Yes, please, Greg. It smells nice.
Not exactly the reaction I was after.
The only way to judge how comforting this is to eat it. I'm not prepared to do that, but my assistant is.
But I don't understand. That's my cooking.
It's very satisfying. I'd say that's a satisfying chowder. Yeah, well, I'm allergic to fish.
If he is ill, don't worry, I'll tell everyone Romesh made it. Romesh, what have you brought in that's comforting?
My vape mod. That is counts how many puffs you've taken. You can change the wattage. You can also charge your mobile phone from it.
Can you really charge your mobile phone from it?
Yes, you can.
You really charge your mobile phone from it? The only way that that's going to be satisfying is if I'm addicted to nicotine. Lucky for you, I am.
It stops you smoking. You feel like you're giving Robocop a blowy.
Roisin, what have you brought in?
What I find really satisfying is a head massage. It's called the Orgasmatron.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And it is the nicest feeling in the world.
It's sort of a robot massager, isn't it? You can't wait to get stuck into that, Romesh.
I get the vape thing, get that. I've got a weekend.
What have you brought in, Josh?
Spent 3 months of my life
really
completing the
Orgasmatron?
2014 World Cup sticker album.
Oh my God.
Not the best photo to show it off, really.
Frank, what did you bring us?
I brought in an anti-stress ball. Shut up, I'm getting $4,000 for this. When you squeeze it, it has a noise. It's a dead man's voice in a sphere.
Wait,
my turn. Crack on with the
My turn. My most satisfying item isn't an item, it's a thing. I got a new tattoo on, today is Saturday. I got it on Monday. And I think it's satisfying because, oh, let me show you. Hard to see. But it's a Detroit Lions themed tattoo. We all know I'm a big fan. That's the only one that I have of them so far. I just find the act of getting a tattoo satisfying because for me it's like therapeutic. Like it hurts, but it's like a good kind of pain. If you have tattoos, you probably understand. Although when he first started with like the first like 10 minutes, I was like, damn, I don't know if I like this anymore. And then once it got into it, I was like, okay. Yep, that's the feeling that I miss. That's the feeling that I was looking for. So that is my most satisfying item. Let me know where I rank.
Show. Okay. Roisin, I don't want to massage myself. Frank Skinner will be there because I don't want to hear a voice of a dead man. Romesh, there's only a few losers here who are addicted to nicotine.
You're one of them, mate. That didn't go as well as I hoped. I thought go aggressive. You didn't go with me. It's backfired. I look like a prick now.
It's difficult.
He spent 8 hours. I spent 3 months swapping with other grown adults.
But the last time I was interested in a football album was in 1982. It was to impress a boy called Philip.
Is he gay?
The first task is Mr. Tim Key.
Impress a boy named Philip.
Roisin's on 60, Tim's on 70, Frank 77, Romesh on 81. Josh is the leader so far on 85.
There, ladies and gentlemen, just so you can witness them, are all the satisfying prizes. I will head up there and celebrate wildly and take them all home. Right.
Here we go.
Always the red tracksuit.
That's T and an M.
I love it. Hey, TM.
Get the lowest golf score using eggs.
Those are good initials.
Complete the 5 holes using chicken's eggs.
Shots times eggs times minutes.
Your time starts now.
Do I need to use a club? Oh, yeah.
And if you're wondering who knows least about the game of golf, that question is answered by another question. Do I have to use a club? I imagine Mr. Skinner knows a bit about golf.
Played with Bing Crosby back in 34.
And I'm morally opposed to the whole game as a vegan.
You did it immediately.
I hoped that I could go around without damaging any eggs.
If you hit them on the point of the egg, they don't break. That was incorrect.
Shit.
Shit!
Yeah, you
have
gotta
to hit them a
roll
bit
it.
harder
You
as
gotta
they
roll
bleed.
it.
Come on!
Are you allowed to just sweep your way through it?
Yeah.
Oh, club's a bit eggy.
God, think about how expensive this task would be today. All
to do
these
this.
wasted eggs.
It's impossible, this one.
What's the windmill got to do with it? You're in my way, man.
I wonder if that'll go over.
3 eggs left to do this and that. Feels like otherwise there might not be any eggs left in the world. Which was the problem hole for you? I think it might be the one I used over 2 dozen eggs on, mate. Just off the top of my head, that probably is.
One genuinely amazing chip shot there. I mean, Roisin continued to beautifully caress the egg round the core. And the vegan, wow, lost his mind. Why do you hate chicken so much?
I don't hate chicken.
Explain that to your community. The vegan community.
Listen, it was really upsetting day for me.
Well, you took 68 shots, 14 minutes 20 and 36 eggs. 35,088 points. We ran out of eggs.
I asked for more eggs, but I was denied more eggs.
We were worried about the chicken community dying out. A lot of people like chicken. How do we score this? If most of the egg gets in the hole, that's counted.
It's exactly what you should ask yourself.
I'll do that now. Craig?
Yes!
Most of the egg gets in, I think it's counted.
The par is 3. With 1 egg, 1 minute per hole, 3 shots per hole, you get a score of about 15. So, Frank, you got a score of 1,096.
Have you played golf before, right?
No.
She did pretty well. Roisin, she got 1,000 points.
Some of those shots did last for 35 seconds.
They were very long shots.
Should we see some more?
Yeah, so Tim and Josh did it in a slightly different way.
Can I go in and boil an egg?
What?
I've used 2 eggs. I've got to boil the eggs, haven't I? Boiling the eggs.
From what I remember, it's 3 minutes.
Hang on.
3 minutes to
what you're
boil an
doing.
egg? Yeah, but
Just play the game. I wonder whether I could have boiled them for longer. But it's in. Oh, this is the big one. More confidence needed.
that doesn't count. It doesn't get in.
Boiling the eggs.
I don't think there's any rules against it in golf.
I guess you can boil your balls, right?
In certain climates, yeah.
Yeah, also, you only boiled them for 2.5 minutes.
Should you be penalised for bad boiling?
You can't have it both ways.
And were you expecting some tiny bit of shell you got into one of the holes?
You said any egg that gets in the hole counts as in the hole.
Josh took 42 shots in 21 minutes, 7 eggs, so you scored about 6,000 points. Tim, 39 shots, 10 minutes, 3 eggs, 1,200 points. If we're all happy with the rules, which we're not, then it would go Roisin, Frank, Tim.
Are you serious?
I'm just looking at his face, he's so crushed.
Looking at it again, Roisin just swept them. Sweeping's not what...
I didn't sweep
You
all the time.
swept most of
No,
the time.
I didn't crack an egg, and I got over the big one. I think you're all shit at golf. How are you smashing eggs like that?
I mean, it sounds like...
I'm the only one who didn't break the egg on the ramp. So if you're looking for golf skills,
She always pings her bra when she's pleased with herself.
No, I'm happy with
I've
you,
got the
Ellie.
lowest points.
I mean-
but surely I should have 6,000 points.
The lowest, better. No, I think let's listen to Roisin. No, give her. No, she's absolutely right. Let's see her ping her bra again. Let's give her the highest.
I mean, basically what we're saying is there are no rules in our version of golf.
And you were very bad at getting the tennis ball into the hole because the tennis ball was bigger than the hole. Roisin Conante is the winner.
Good job, Roisin.
Frank, Roisin and Josh are all on 6 points. Tim Key's on 8 points in the lead. There is a team task now.
Let's see how they get on.
Thank you. Hello, Alex.
Stage a realistic blooper from a home movie.
The Taskmaster will give points to the best filmmakers. You have 1 hour. The time starts now.
Okay.
Got it. Why are you sitting on the sofa?
Thinking.
How are you on a unicycle?
To do a blooper film because those are the things that I find funniest in life. Who are we going to see first, Alex?
Do you want to start with the children? Okay. Do one of you want to introduce the film?
This film is a look backstage at what it's like to make Taskmaster.
Great.
Behind the scenes of Task.
Let's let Ramesh do his jazz hands one more time.
It's behind the scenes of Task.
Can we have a look at it?
This is just behind the scenes that Romesh is about to start. Have you done this one or you have to...
Hundreds of thousands, yeah. It's a great task. Let's go see how they're getting on.
Yeah, but is this 100 or is it 1,000?
Are you serious?
It's a lot of banter. Is this the kind of banter we have?
It's 100.
It is us.
100. The silver one's not one.
It is us.
I don't know. Is it 100 now?
It is us.
The one
I was joking.
I've got a cake on my face.
Alex, it's me. I told it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I told him to.
That is without question the worst acting I've seen. What? Alex was great in it.
What about course. We're as natural as the day's long.
I was too method. That's what ruined it.
Too method. To my second problem with your film, the funny stuff was mainly done by my assistant. Why hasn't Widdicombe got pie all over his face?
Because he had to take part in the narrative. I mean, he's very good PA.
Like, there are 3 people sitting over there who aren't going to win £200.
I'd hate to be those guys.
How did you feel about it?
Pleased with my performance, but when I saw about the camera work, you kind of missed the fall.
You missed...
It's meant to be a blooper, so I couldn't show my best camera moves. I'd give the game away. Did you go to Blair Witch Project and go, oh, this ain't shot very well?
I had to Blair Witch it.
You think the cake is the blooper, right? And you think, oh God, that was bloody funny. That's probably the best thing I've ever seen. Shit, paddling pole out of nowhere. Such a surprising and entertaining blooper. They're almost too method. I thought it was brilliant.
I would have probably got to those layers. I was too busy with, this is really bad acting. They're not doing it themselves. They've missed the actual accident.
It is a lot shitter than I thought it was going to be. That is the honest truth. Yeah, I thought this must be some cuts version. And I waited for the reveal, and then there was none, and then we had to defend that dog shit. And I feel I gave an impassioned speech. It was...
I agree with Romesh. Can we see how the old people did?
The grown-ups did this film.
Brad, be careful on that ladder, mate.
Jeff, mate, I know what I'm doing. I do this every year.
You know they're coming at 3 o'clock. What time is it now?
Oh, Jeff! Honestly, mate.
Be careful on there, you know, it's quite wobbly.
I'm all right.
Oh! Hey, you all right, Brad? Brad? I'll get help. I'll get help.
Wow. It's going to be a borderline decision.
I want to know about Brad and Jeff. I want to know something of those guys' backstory.
And every year there's these guys. Every year they think it's going to go fine, and every year there's a bloody calamity.
Absolutely incredible stunt.
You could just see how it was done. Pause it at a certain point. If you have a look at this, you can just see how the stunt was done.
I'll get help. I'll get help.
We thought, wouldn't it be even more special? The blooper film had got a blooper in it.
They were both fantastic efforts, but...
Well, you're half right.
We all know where this is going, guys. Brad and Jeff are our winners. What are the current scores, Alex?
Frank is in second on 8. Tim has 10 points.
Did you know that I have full-length reactions to this show and dozens of other shows on Patreon?
What was the next task involved?
Cooking and spelling.
Looking for the Taskmaster. Oh, this is nice.
Make the best meal for the Taskmaster.
Ingredients beginning with every letter of the alphabet.
Total of 2 hours. Your time starts now.
Thanks for that.
Write down what I want, and then you go to the shops.
Ooh.
2 hours.
Ready for the Taskmaster. Do you want to explain that? Are you all right?
I've been watching a lot of westerns.
Quite a challenge, every letter of the alphabet. Who we sing first?
We're going to see all 5 of them for the very first time.
Well, I'll do the difficult letters first.
Qua.
I think something that starts with Q. How do you spell kumquat?
Q-U-N-O-A.
I think that is right.
I'm tasting it.
All right.
Back.
Bees are sod.
It's going to be a nightmare for Romesh, isn't it?
I'm in a bit of a dilemma here because I'm a vegan. Bacon?
Even allowed to write the word bacon.
Someone allowed to write the word bacon.
Peas are real great food letter. Pepperoni, peppers, pizza.
Z.
Zucchini you would have as a part of a roast.
I'm like scared it's going to screech in my ear again.
God, this is hard.
One good idea is for a dessert, it's a fruit salad.
Orange, some kiwi, watermelon.
I mean, it's not just me that's tempted by double-decker.
Get rid of the bacon. Get some bacon.
Rabbit soup? I'm imagining the 2 ears at the top.
Humbongo.
Wine.
What is that?
How do you spell ouzo?
Tequila.
That just leaves you with the X. But there's no ingredients except XXX mince.
In the world beginning with X.
Xylophone.
Xylophone.
Extra large, but I don't really want anything that big. So it'd be a small thing that I want an extra large version of. Great.
Romesh, you replaced meat with bacon, right? You still had eggs and ice cream.
What I thought was I'd compromise by including dairy. I didn't go the whole hog, as it were.
Oh, man. Are we going to see their individual VTs?
We are. We're going to start with Roisin.
35 years on this planet, never cooked a yam. Oh, you're in for a feast. Hit of meatballs, no less. It's like the colour of a body you'd find in the woods. That was stressful. Shit the bed.
Thank you, Roisin. Here we go. It's all right. Quite, it's got a kick. Sausage is undercooked.
It's been there for 25 minutes.
It's definitely edible. I like it.
Are you serious?
It's quite nice. And what is this pizza called?
Taskmaster.
The Taskmaster.
That's not how I said it.
The Taskmaster pizza. The goat's cheese and the anchovies. They're a powerful combination. What's the name of the cocktail?
Cocktail.
I almost feel like I don't have to drink it.
That's enough.
I like cocktail. Thank you, Roisin.
You're welcome.
How did she do ingredients?
There's a lot. There was a moment when she said, "What are yams?" The cue was quinoa. Quinoa.
Quinoa. What is the flavour of quinoa?
Horrible. Enjoyed the texture, but I was surprised.
I mean, everyone was surprised. I boiled it all in one pot.
How many of the letters did she actually...
She used all of them if you include U for umbrella.
Cocktail umbrella. I had to have a cocktail umbrella. I was giving him a cocktail.
Cocktail was made of vermouth and red wine.
Oh, my word! Globally, in cocktail menu, cocktail has not been used.
It hasn't.
Do you want to see another pizza? Okay, well, this is nearly a pizza from Josh.
Fuck off. You want our plate? Treat myself, man. Just spread that around. Could you take your sock off, please? Je ne sais quoi, as they say in Italy. Can I join you?
Thank you, Josh. Thank you for
No,
the
thank
food.
you.
I'm just going to go for a little clump of...
Garlicky bread.
Rather than
You know,
garlic bread.
it's very garlicky bread.
Let's have a look at this quad-color salad. It's nice, and then you hit the nectarine and it's confusing. Pizza, you're saying thin and crispy. It looks like a pizza. It tastes like a lot of ingredients on a wrap.
That is what pizza is, mate. Dusting of Double Decker and Kit Kat and Jamie Dodger. For a treat.
I mean, it's very minty. The dusting tastes like dust, so it's very, very nice. Well, thank you, Josh.
Just like watching a student cook what he would normally cook. It's one of those new novelty-themed restaurants. Pop your sock off, sir. I'm going to crush some mince up in it.
You thought the mince worked very well in there?
It was a good meal. He very nearly put night nurse in it.
Let's have a look at Ramesh. He's got to be more creative. Look at him.
If I tell you the look is more realistic than the flavour... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, thank you. Weirdly, it's quite nice. The focaccia is perfect. He's made it look awful, and the taste is so surprising. I'll have a bit of ouzo. All the senses were involved, so by the time I was eating it, it just sort of didn't really taste of anything. Party fruit salad. That's lovely. Thank you for the meal.
Been totally won round by the inclusion of xylophone. I'd forgotten how important creating the right atmosphere in a lovely restaurant is.
I just thought it was sort of nice to sort of provide this kind of soundscape.
Soundscape? Get over yourself.
How did it taste?
It was pretty good. No meat, so it wasn't very nice, but it was...
And they were supposed to be making meals for me. I'm a meat eater, so you have already decimated the chicken community.
I don't know how to cook meat. I never cook with meat, so I didn't want to put you under any risk. Doing it for your own safety, and I was trying to help you sort of live a more ethical life.
I want to see a man deal with meat.
That man did it.
I just never occurred
What
to
is
me
that?
With skeleton.
Rabbit?
What if I cut a centre to house the hollandaise potato? They look like they could possibly be wheels. Hey,
Hello.
here it is. This is watercress dough.
Nice to conjure up the image of the rabbit. Tastes like honest food.
It's artisan.
I'm going to say that's I like any dish where you know which way up it should be. A bit of zucchini wheel, the hollandaise cargo.
Oh,
that was a relief.
You'll find it's nicely done.
Cargo was exceptional. Penultimate course.
Ugly fruit and vegetable salad.
Ugly fruit, it's the same as grapefruit, taste-wise. Fennel has a horrible texture, but the taste is admirable.
Bear in mind, it's called an ugly fruit and
No,
vegetable.
exactly that. It's ugly in the mouth. When you think it's all over, this comes along. So presentation-wise, it's exceptional. I mean, that's lovely, Edam. It's an excellent meal. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you.
I've changed my mind about the music. That's how to present a xylophone. Look like a genuinely delicious meal.
We've got a picture of the whole
Can we have
meal.
a look at the whole thing?
The main dish, it was called beef au van. Pun as well, because it looked like a van. There's a pun in every name.
Cheesy music, beef au van, watercress down.
Very, very different to Tim's. I mean, this is the last task of the series, and Tim's was...
It was what it was. What I want to cook is rabbit in white wine sauce. What I want to cook is rabbit in red wine and tequila and umbongo.
Zebra?
This is going to be good. I wish I got some pasta. I'm now making pasta. Oh, God! Dog food. Ravioli. I'm going to throw up.
This is pheasant. Very gamey. That tastes nice.
Really?
So I can see the letters. We've got the D for the dog food, Q for quince. There's obviously K for kettle chips in the pasta, A for all brand, C for cheese spread.
You don't like it, do you?
Not easy.
It's not meant to be easy.
So I've done it.
Isn't a very nice thing to say.
The pasta was the problem. Very thick and hairy. I don't know what the hairs are from. Put some bongo, fizzy ice cubes, yop and tequila. Basically, it's Malibu. That's lovely. Pie now. And that's either rabbit or zebra. That's less good, that one. That one didn't taste nice. If somebody served this to you, you would not remain in contact with them.
I've served it to you.
So it ends.
What was impressive about Frank's was the aesthetic. It'd be lovely if we could see if Tim's nailed that as well, if we could have a look at it.
Grapefruit in every course. You called the meal citric feces.
Am I right in thinking every course was a main course?
It's very medieval, but then it had umbongo and all grain.
Got to admire my ambition.
He made his own pasta out of nachos.
I just love the first thing that you said is actually quite tasty. The chef went, really?
It's up to you which you think is the best meal.
The two pizzas going in last, Tim Key's going in third, Ramesh is in second. And clearly the best meal there, Mr. Frank Skinner is the winner. And a special round of applause for Mr. Alex Horn.
How he ate half of that.
Very much going beyond the assistant's role there, eating dog food. I forgot about that. I should have marked you down. Too late. What are the scores at this stage?
But the two people who could win it still are Tim and Frank, who are both on 13. Anyone could still win the series, except for Roisin and Tim.
Can you, Alex, read out the task, please?
OK. Wearing boxing gloves. Put the blue sweets in the empty bowl. Most blue sweets wins. Non-blue sweets will be subtracted from your total. You have 100 seconds.
Can the floor get fucked up?
It doesn't say whether the floor can get fucked up or not.
I've got my system.
Can you read it again, please?
If you've seen the Crystal Maze, it's Smarties and boxing gloves.
Paraphrasing, I want to hear the actual task.
Wearing boxing gloves, put the blue sweets in the empty bowl. Okay. Most blue sweets wins. Non-blue sweets will be subtracted from your total.
Can I just quickly say, I've got a cool technique.
Rules are pretty clear to anyone with a brain in their head. When you're ready, cheer for your favourites. Shout some names out for us.
Frank has one.
Frank has one.
Take away the non-blue ones.
Yeah, but it will still be more because I'll have the whole bowl in there. I'm willing to chance it.
That is pretty impressive. Tim's bowl is still empty. You have 50 seconds, Tim. 25 seconds.
This is my new bowl. So I'm taking it as a win.
25 seconds. 10 seconds.
Join me down here. Let's see how that's affected the final scores. Wonderful, semi-competent work from everyone. What were the final scores?
Roisin got 428 blue sweets into her bowl. She also got 2,571 non-blue, so she scored minus 2,143. Josh, 23 blues, but 13 non-blues. 10. Frank, 12 blues, 1 wrong. 11. Ramesh, 22. 10 non-blues. She scored 12. Tim Key, 21. No non-blues.
Quite a victory. How are you feeling?
Good. What does that do to the scores?
Tim Key has won his first episode.
Nice. Outside.
This is also the end of the series. Which contestant won the most points over all the episodes? Alex, do some maths and tell us who is this series' overall winner.
But there are two people tied in second and third, but the overall winner was Mr. Josh Widdicombe.
Wow.
Josh Widdicombe.
By 1 point.
Josh Widdicombe.
Oh my God, he's so short. Oh, Greg is tall as hell.
Thank you for watching. And remember, the task of the leader is to get the people from where they are to where they have not been. You are my people. Let's go somewhere nice this year. Good night.
Ew.
I'm not saying that this was a last-minute purchase. Why is there a man doing karate on the top?
I did not expect him to win overall, like have the most points. How many episodes did he win? How many individual? I'm not sure. Man, I'm gonna miss this show for a couple weeks. It's definitely coming back. Man, I would have struggled with that cooking one because I can't cook. I don't cook, so that would not have been fun for me. You got to use some real creativity with some of this stuff, don't you? Anyway, I love it. Let me know what y'all thought. See you on the next one. Bye.